Hello there and welcome. Today I'm going to do an unsponsored review of the Free and Clear Medicated Antidandruff Shampoo. I bought all the products in this video with my own money, and this review is not sponsored. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I do a modified version of the Curly Girl method where I use a co-wash some days, but about every other day I like to use a low poo or a shampoo with no harsh surfactants. And when I am feeling like I have a seborrheic dermatitis flare, kind of an itchy, oily scalp feeling, maybe some dandruff, I really like to use this shampoo. So I thought I'd give it a rating for you all and a little review. For cleansers or surfactants, this shampoo has lauryl glucoside, cocoa glucoside, disodium cocoyl glutamate, and sodium cocoyl glycinate. These are all less harsh surfactants, which are less drying than sodium lauryl or sodium laureth sulfate. This shampoo is free of dyes, fragrance, masking fragrance, lanolin, protein, parabens, and formaldehyde. It does have parathione zinc, which is the active ingredient for fighting dandruff or seborrheic dermatitis. It is a fungal growth inhibitor, and it can be a little bit drying to the hair. So if you're used to using a low poo shampoo for your curly hair, this might be a little more drying than your usual low poo shampoos. But if you have seborrheic dermatitis, you really want to treat it, and you're going to put up with a little bit of dryness every now and then in order to not feel that terrible itchy oily scalp feeling. Alright, so I will show you how I use this, and then we'll give it a score. The wash sequence I'm going to show you was one that I made when I tested out another hair gel, so it might look familiar if you've watched my video on Garnier Fructis Pure Clean Gel. Oh, I almost forgot. This shampoo does not have any silicones or polyquats. A lot of clarifying shampoos and anti-dandruff shampoos use silicones and polyquats to help your hair feel more slippery and shiny, because the ingredients they use as their active ingredients tend to dry out the hair and can make it feel stripped. This shampoo doesn't have that, so it does make your hair feel a little bit dry, but just know that when you're using a clarifying shampoo or anti-dandruff shampoo that has silicones or polyquats, your hair is still getting dried out by the main ingredients in that shampoo. It's just being masked by the silicones or polyquats.
For the peak score, starting with the experience score and the smell, it has a chemical smell because there are no masking fragrances. It gets a 2 out of 3 because the smell doesn't linger. For ease of use, I talk about lather. It has a medium lather, and I talk about whether the hair feels stripped. My hair didn't feel stripped using this, but it also felt easily tangled, so it gets a 1 out of 3 for ease of use. Dry time was normal. It gets a 2 out of 3, so total experience score is 5 out of possible 9. Now for the results score. For curl clumps, I feel like this really depends more on my styling products than on this shampoo. In this case, on this wash day, I had a 3 out of 3, really good curl clumps, but I think it was because of the gel. For a weight, it doesn't weigh my hair down. It gets a 3 out of 3. For softness, my hair isn't overly soft, and it's a little bit dry actually with the shampoo. It gets a 1 out of 3. For frizz, there are some areas of minor frizz. It gets a 2 out of 3. For longevity, it gets a 3 out of 3. This makes the results score a 12 out of possible 15, and the combined total score is a 17 out of a possible 24. What I don't have a category for, and what's important for an anti-dandruff shampoo, is whether it works. And for me, this anti-dandruff shampoo works.
So that's my review of the Free and Clear Anti-Dandruff Medicated Shampoo. It's worked pretty well for me personally, but my hair is my hair, your hair is your hair. Your hair might react differently to any of the products that I talk about. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay curly.